Good to have you here as we jump into another laundry store simulator here with simulated suds, cleaning up all your duds. I think we're looking pretty good, so we can just jump in and start off and see what happens here. Now, there are a few achievements that I need to make sure to claim. Yeah, there we go. Beep beep, 30 out of 30 serve delivery customers. That's 150 there, and then from there, quench your thirst. 200 of 200. Wow, that's insane. 150 there. Anything else? I'll take more. No? Okay. And that pushes us up to 1,600. Yeah, 16, little over 1,600. I love that. So at this point, we're really just trying to get to laundry rank 7. We're taking on the challenge. Everything is complete except for serve 275 customers on manual laundry, which is taking a little bit of time. One is that we just need more machines. Two is just the fact that also faster machines. Some of these could definitely be upgraded. So I'm going to see if I can't do that now, actually, with what we have. There are a few things I'd like to invest in, though, as well. Like, for instance, with staff. I'd like to increase Nikel's speed at least once. And then from there, the Laundroid wouldn't be bad. Maybe eventually. What else? Let's see. There's also, actually, the movement speed for Zach would be fantastic. That would be a huge benefit to us. Because he's doing all the folding and ironing along with Ellen. So, and she's already at, yeah, she's already at level 4. So she moves 155, or 150%. At 150%, which is pretty nice. I'd like to get him, though, to 150% if possible. Because in that way, he can really zip back and forth, not only between folding and ironing, but also then dropping off the laundry to the front, so that way people can come pick it up. All right, let's see. Phone call. Yellow. 2 baskets. Yeah, let's do it. $10. Delivery cost me 30. Yep, that's correct. Brown cow. How now, brown cow? Gotcha. How now, brown cow. There you go. Really wish you could clean this up. I think this is where the Boxo card is. Well, or roughly. I think the Boxo card is actually maybe around here-ish. And then seating goes out here, but... yeah, that just seeing that just annoys me. I'm like, ah. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we already have that, because I'm pretty sure there's only one SCP code, so. Hello, sir, I'll take care of that. Oh, also, I want to upgrade Nikel so she can do shoes. Once she starts doing shoes, that's really when we should upgrade her as well for her speed. So that way she can quickly get back and forth and drop stuff off. Which actually, let me look at that. Nikel. Well, he's going to have to sit in my lap if the naughty customer's coming. So $600 for speed, but then serve 50 customers on shoe cleaning. Okay, so that's going to be a bit. What? Is there a Facebook group where these people are just like, hey, let's meet up today? Get out of here. No. Sir, you're blocking her. She can't even move. Look at where you're doing. Look. People. I swear. Get out of here. That is one of my pet peeves, honestly, is when you're out and about and people, like, refuse to sort of, like, shuffle to the side to make room. But I am 6'4", and I am fairly broad, so I will just walk through without flinching. And then I bump into them, and then they get angry. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, you're expecting everyone to move out of the way for you. But you can also shuffle over. Yeah, it's just kind of bizarre to me. Like, I feel like you should always think about not only yourself for self-preservation's sake, but also other people around you. you wouldn't have what you have right now if it wasn't for other people. So, if anything, let that be a moment to shine through so that way you can actually start maybe building some sort of empathy or something, you know? Alright, move the shoes over. Here we go. You're out of ink, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna grab ink. I wish there was a notification, but there isn't. It's just, person just stands there. Let's see, custom shirt, medium. Yeah, I think I have just 2 complaints for the game. One would be getting a clear notification for when ink is out, and 2 would be for when the delivery driver needs help, because it'll like pop up at the top for like a moment and then disappear, and there's no sound effect or anything. And I just feel like it should be a lot clearer. I need to order more detergent. That's right. Oh, no, not laundry upgrade. Let's go to Mini Mart. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Oh, she was right there behind me. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and get some more detergent here. All right. Wow, Mini Mart's really moving today. Then again, we are following the marketing price pretty closely, so that also helps. Okay, another person with shoes. Awesome. Now, out of curiosity, I didn't actually watch Gamescom. I was working at the time, was super busy. Though some of my team members were. But I'm super curious because I finally did catch up to many of the trailers and stuff like that and release announcements. And what is your favorite game so far that's been featured at Gamescom? I'd love to hear it. Feel free to comment down below because there are a few I'm definitely looking forward to, like The Outer Worlds 2. Super looking forward to that. I loved the first game. I loved the humor, I loved the action, the companions were fantastic. Obsidian did a heck of a job. Also, the next Onimusha looks really good. It looks pretty Souls-like, so I'm curious on how it's actually going to play out, but it looks very, very good. I was a big fan when I was much younger of some of the original Onimushas, so very, very cool to see that. I know nothing about the, basically the Divine Comedy, which is coming out. It's actually in Italian, so it's like La Commedia something. I don't remember. I'm going to butcher it. That's why I'm just calling it the Divine Comedy. So it's based off of, from what I can tell, Dante Alighieri. But that looks really interesting as well. Also looks like a Souls-like. Oh no, did I push black? Oh, crud. Oh, darn it. Oh well. Then again, I don't even remember putting those shoes in there. Oh boy. Been a long day. I'm doing this after work, so my brain is still trying to adjust. But yeah, that game looks really good. The Divine Comedy game. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that stood out to me. A lot of Souls-likes, actually. The one I was actually surprised on was Saber Interactive's announcement for their truck simulation game. Because I'm going through all of the different trailers and stuff, and I'm going, wow. I mean, like, these look great, but it's a lot of, like, PvP, PvE, FPS, TPS, but, like, that's really about it. And I'm like, man, okay, well, one's sci-fi, one's horror, one's this, one's that. And I was like, there's no simulation. And then finally that popped up, and I was like, oh, cool, all right, neat. Really cool to see. I'll be intrigued to see how that plays out. It looks like it could very well be a, I don't want to say spiritual successor, but something that could definitely perk the interest of people who have done American Truck Driving Simulator and the European one as well. I've never played them. I've only seen bits and pieces. But it looks quite interesting. Like, it's quite impressive what they've done detail-wise and everything. So hopefully this new truck driving sim will be pretty fun. The closest I've ever gotten to truck driving was my uncle on my dad's side, who was a truck driver. And he did that for years and years on end. The sad fact of it is, though, that he was making over like $100,000, like probably maybe toward like $120,000 or more at times. But he could never enjoy it because he was always on the road. He had a boat, and he had a motorcycle, and he had a nice house and stuff, but he was never there to really enjoy it, which was unfortunate. They ruined it. Yeah, sorry. Also, I think because I hit the black instead of the white. Yeah, it's just a very, very intensive job for sure. I actually know someone, he's actually a high school friend of my partner, and he's been on the road for months now. Like, we saw him a few months ago, and he left the following day after he came to hang out with us, and he's been on the road ever since. Just wild to think. Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab that and that. Oh, actually, we have enough of those. Never mind. Okay, sodas are looking good. Water's good. That's all filled. Perfect. That's filled. That's not quite there. I need to get more drowny sheets, though. Okay, so we have 2, 2, 2. Let's get another one of those. Actually, let's get 2 of those. 2. Let's do more of the detergent. And then the dryer sheets. Where are we at? 182 out of 275. Yeah, I'm going to start getting some machines here, I think. So we can hopefully expedite this process. How's the ink on this? Should be okay. 8 out of 12? Okay, cool. Thank you, Nickel. You're the best. Around. Ain't no one gonna ever keep you down. Okay, cool. So everything looks good to go. You know, actually, yeah. Let's go to the new day. That way we get the money from the coin machines. Hey, there we go. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's see. That's done. That's done. Tools are looking pretty good. I could upgrade the wrench, but I don't really see a need for it right now. Unlock storage room. Unlock and upgrade cart to max upgrade. Unlock carpet cleaning. Actually, where are we at with the blueprint? So I could get the top room, an extra room on the top floor to house more laundry machines, enabling us to handle increased demand and provide a seamless laundry experience. But I'm like, I don't want to use it. I don't. Is it any good? If anyone's familiar with it, let me know. It just feels like it's not really needed, at least not at this current stage. Bottom room, an extra room at the ground floor to accommodate additional laundry machines. Again, it feels like something we don't really need. Now, the coin laundry top room would be awesome, but that's almost $5,000. So that would take about 4 or 5 in-game days to get, to save up for and all. A room located next to the custom shop. Now, this I would like, as well as we can finally have storage room. I don't know why this is so expensive and why this is one of the last things. It really should be one of the first things we get once we get the utility room, big room and utility room, you know? Like, it just feels right. I've never played a simulation game where you didn't have access to a storage room, or at least sooner rather than later. Like, even with TCG, you had to wait a little bit, but I don't know. It just seems so expensive for it too. Pay off the debt to get whatever this is. Reach laundry ring 7, which we're working on. We are working on it. All right, let's jump into Amazon here. So I want to upgrade. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Because the stuff that we're going to start having to buy will take a day or two. There is a skill to help expedite the process. So, and also, let's look at this real quick. Ooh, okay. That's also very nice. That's some good money right there. Okay, so get that up to level 3. So I think more machines right now, and then getting level 3 for the Laundry Express is actually going to be pretty good. There's nothing really here otherwise that makes us money or anything. Let's see. So we need to go to skills. Yep, there we go. Delivery time minus 2 days. Let's do it. There we go. So now we can go to Amazon. And there we go. Instant. Love it. So right now for sheet washers, I believe we have the tier 4, which I'm fine with right now. Then let's see. Suit washers. We're at a tier 5. We could jump to tier 6. Let's just throw it in the cart and see what we're looking at price-wise here. So we have a tier 4 for costumes. We can up it to tier 5. It'd be nice just to get 6 and be done with it, but I mean that's for 2, that's $1,000. That's over $1,000, so that's going to eat up into a lot of our money. But if we did that, we can get away with that. And then let's see. That's right. I did want to get another coin washer. Let me grab that before I forget. I also need to start upgrading because a lot of the coin washers that I have are at tier 5. And some might even be at tier 4. I almost want to do that and then call it, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get more regular washers and dryers here, and I have been already upgrading where I can. So I'm actually feeling pretty good with what we have to a point. Ooh, looking fancy. That one though, that is just fantastic. All right, I mean, I'm cucumbered. Let's get moving here. We'll drop this off. Hey, looking good. I really need to look and see what we have here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think these are the much older ones. And then I think these are newer, and these are some of the newest-ish. I wish they had, like, the rank next to the name. I think that would be really convenient, instead of trying to memorize these strange names. Okay, so let's go ahead. 720. Yeah, because these look a lot nicer. So I think these are the old ones. We can squeeze this in. Should be able to. I am not seeing green, though. Ooh, almost did for a second. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be this way? Yeah, I feel like I should just be able to drop it right there. It is super strange. And then I saw green for like a brief millisecond. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, Yeah, it should just be like right there. Should work. Just gonna spam E until it sets itself down. Now let's put it there for right now. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. Then this. There we go. Nice. No dings, no dirt marks. Love it. Much nicer. Cleaner on the top. Nice. I feel like that looks like this washer here looks like it belongs in the that one cash cleaning simulator game. Oh, that's the only one we bought. Okay, so just that for now then. Sell that. Yeah, okay, so all these we can sell. Cool. So I kind of wanted a mix of more machines and then just faster machines, so that's something. Yeah, I'd like to upgrade this machine here, this machine here, and then these machines. And I just need to replace that one for sure, and that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Spent a ton of money. Talking about money, though. We'll get the pricing all situated here. Also, if you didn't know, the devs of this game actually put out a demo for another game called Comic Book Store Simulator. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, it is live on Steam, but you can also check out the gameplay on this channel. So feel free to check that out as well. You'll get a good sense of, I would say, a good sense of probably the core gameplay, at least a bit of it. It's very similar to this game. Some of the same designs, sound effects, and stuff. Different situation, though, of course, being a comic book store instead of focusing in on laundry. But you'll definitely see some familiar faces for sure, and some brand new ones too. Okay, let's see here. 310, that's fine. 370. Oh yeah, and I saw, talking about Gamescom, I saw that Gun Media, after dropping the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has picked up the Halloween IP and is going to be making an asymmetric game for that, which should be pretty interesting. It'll definitely get people playing it, but I have a feeling that some people are going to be concerned because they've already tried Friday the 13th, but then due to all the legal reasons, they weren't able to continue it. But, you know, it still doesn't really make them look great in some people's eyes, even though I totally get it, that it was beyond their control. But yeah, it's the whole, like, then dropping Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which also I understand there are a lot of legal issues with that. A lot of original like Halloween horror based franchises are in a lot of legal dispute between, you know, one side and another about who actually owns the rights anyway. So it's an unfortunate thing, but it's a very true thing. And yeah, it's weird though because people aren't really doing much with them, with those IPs anyway. Like, we want them, but we're not going to do anything with them. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the other. I thought I got another costume washer. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, they're going to come out with a asymmetric horror game for Halloween. Which, knowing them and knowing IllFonic, they'll definitely do a good job of it. It'll look visually very nice, have some great sound effects, and some engaging mechanics. But yeah, after Texas Chainsaws, I think it's going to be hard for them to build up enough trust to really make it successful, even though Halloween, the franchise as far as I know of, is not in any sort of legal issue. So they should have access to pretty much everything, which is really nice, because that's several movies. Several movies. So they have a lot to dip into when it comes to different survivors and, I guess, different versions of Michael in a way. Honestly, the whole Halloween franchise, the story is just all over the place. Laurie Strode is a babysitter. Laurie Strode is the sister. Michael is human. Michael is this otherworldly entity who then all of a sudden is getting praised by a cult. It's just weird. Just a lot of weird stuff. Oh, that's right. We don't have to worry about him. All right. Have fun. Nikel's great. She'll help you out. And we should get a phone call soon for a delivery. All right, so at this point, I'm just waiting for money to start rolling in. Let's see here. Anything else we want to get? I think I said I needed to replace a dryer, so we could do that. Oh, crap. Well, there we go. My bad. I think it's the first time I've done that, which is totally fine. It happens. I mean, heck, we've all done it in real life, too, I'm sure. We go to pick up the phone, we accidentally hang up on them. It's like, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Nice, okay. A bit more compact, too. I like that. Sir, it's not that type of laundromat. Get out of here. White shoes. Thank you. Actually hit the correct button here. There we go. Alright, we're looking good on soda. That's looking good. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind expanding and getting that top floor as well. Because clearly, we'd fill it. Hello? 3 baskets, alright. You know, I'm just going to pretend that the first person calling only wanted 1 basket, so that's fine. Brown cow, gotcha. Brown cow, go. Yeah, let's go check on those shoes. Nice. Now, as long as we don't forget those, we'll be fine. No promises, though. Oh, son of a... You know, I really... Talking about asymmetric horror games, I really don't play them. Like, I've played a few here and there just to try them out, but I've never really... personally stuck with them. It was just like, oh, okay, that was something. I don't know, I always seem to find the games where I'm like, yeah, some of these players are just super toxic and I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I play games not to make you feel better, but to just relax, you know? And I'm not here to get into like a contest or anything. I don't know. Or you get the people on your team that blame you for stuff, and it's like, what? I think that's one of the reasons why I don't often play MMOs anymore. Just the people who try to tell you, like, oh, you need to do a build like this. You need to play this game the way I want you to play it. Not the way you want to play it, not what, you know, not an option that the developers have clearly put into the game. You must play it this way. And it's just like, no, again, I don't play for you. I play for the interaction with folks, because that can be quite fun and feel really rewarding, but yeah, it's just... There's a lot of people who want to play, I feel like, multiplayer games, but they want to play it solo, in a way. in a weird way, it's like, well, you know, I'm grouping with you because I have to, but I don't want to work with you. And it's like, okay. You know, it's kind of a part of teamwork. But yeah, it's always something. Okay, so we need bleach in bags, which I'm hoping we have some over here. If not, we can always just quickly order it. Let's see. So we don't have either. Okay. Duly noted. I can't believe we went through it so quick. Okay, so Mini Mart. There we go. Thank you. I'm trying to remember the last MMO that I played. I was really into Final Fantasy XIV for a while. And then, I think before that was New World. And then before that, what was it? Oh, man. I've had my ups and downs with, like, EverQuest, trying to get into the latest versions of it, and I just really can't. I have a very hard time wanting to stick with it. It's been awesome, though, jumping into all these amazing sim games, and then also in my free time, which is not very, what do I want to say? It's not a lot of free time that I do get, but when I do get free time, it is nice to jump into some of these Souls games and stuff that I haven't really played. I always thought with Souls games, like, oh, I won't like the challenge of it, it'll be annoying, and sometimes it can be. Sometimes the devs just really try to troll you, and it's just like, come on, man. This is already made to be challenging. You don't need to put salt in the wound here. But yeah, I don't know. There is something like rewarding about figuring out like certain mechanics at play and mastering those and figuring out boss patterns and stuff like that. And I'm really into like games with builds. So any game that has like character builds and you can really just build out a very unique experience for yourself, I'm always all about. Always love diving into those. And Souls games are definitely games where that sort of, you know, creating multiple different kinds of builds can really flourish. Okay, so store's closed. Things are looking okay-ish. Let's see. Build that up. Yeah, put that there. Alright, so we definitely need more bleach. There we go, and there we go. Alright, so we're at almost $900. Not too bad. Oh wow, we went through all the Deviant. That is pretty crazy, actually. I think that's, yeah, that's the first time we've actually run out of water in this section. Okay, some more colang. The sugary goodness of colang soda. Bepsis. Okay, so I need to order more Bepsis. That is definitely needed. Okay. And then some good old Pew Pew. And we're at 212 customers served through manual laundry. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Vending machine. Yeah, you know, I'm fine with not paying almost $1,000 for one slot down. Like, yay, one more Pew Pew, one more Bepsis, and I'm okay. That can wait. Driver is less likely to need help with directions. $3,000. That just seems a little too expensive for something like that. Able to remove fur, that would be nice. Because he's missing stuff. I definitely know he's missing stuff. Let's see. Able to clean express baskets. Okay. So from there, I don't think we have any milestones. I think we're still up to date on this. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'll check this just for giggles. Yep, I'm pretty sure we've done this one. I know we've done backroom. I just don't know if there are multiples or not. But I'm assuming we have this. Let's try it. 336. No, we do. I actually know 100% now. Because I remember saying that out loud to try to remind myself whenever I put it in for the first time. So, all right. I don't see anybody with exclamation points, so I think we're good there. Let's actually check out the paint store real quick. Anything going on in here? Nope. Okay. Okay, so we're at 1,300. So we could get 2 upgraded washers. Let's see, so we could aim for the 7? Tier 7? And we could also get more of the tier 6s to help with the coin laundry if we wanted to. Or, you know what, we could just focus in on manual right now as that's our rank goal. Even though I would like to upgrade the coin op as well. Let's see. So, what do I want to do? 2 washers, 2 dryers? Just go with that, maybe? And let's do another washer. Wait, plastic suit washer? Oh, it's okay. It's a washer that's made out of plastic. Oh yeah, cheap plastic. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I'm sorry, what? I'm thinking like a suit made out of plastic, and I'm like, I know this game is quirky, but that's a little bit, you know, odd. Okay, so suits we have, sheets we have. Okay, yeah, let's just get another washer then. Let's go ahead. We'll do that. And I think we're good after that. All right. Oh, actually, real quick. Hey, there we go. right, let's go ahead and check prices here. You know what, 160, that's fine. $30. Perfect. Love when it doesn't have to change. All right, we'll do the drinks real quick, then we should be all set. I actually should check the ink, too, for the t-shirt printing. And then let's go 850. Insane price for Sprite, basically, but, you know, whatever. People are willing to buy it, I guess. That's, who am I to take that away from them? Let's check the ink real quick. Ooh. Okay, 3 more shirts. So let's go buy ink real quick so we have it on our hot bar. All right, grab our new machines, grab the ink, and we should be golden. Then, okay, another machine. Where is... Pew pew. Okay, you know what? Oh, not going to worry about it. Washing machine. So we need to replace you for sure. Ooh, let's actually put those up there. Perfect. Grab the other machine real quick. Oh, the ink. That's right. That's what I was trying to remember. I'm like, I know there was something else, but I'm also not seeing the box. So I'm like, we'll get to it in a second. It'll eventually hit me. Hold that for me, okay? Thanks. Yeah, that's... Actually, which one's better? Vintage? Okay, yeah, let's get rid of that. Because that one, I think, is better than... And, yep, we're going to remove this one here. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Okay, there, and then... Can I squeeze another one? I'm actually super curious. There. There. Hey, all right, look at that. They can get a little bit of money back. At least it's something. I wish you could put yet another machine right here. That'd be super nice, but I guess I get it. People coming up here to wait and stuff, and they're just trying to make sure that it doesn't mess up pathing and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to change out this washer for one of these. And then from there, we could probably get 2 more washers for here. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we have this little laundry trophy. So for those that don't know, there's like a little exclusive store gotcha thing. So you can either pay outright for different interesting things like a laundry mascot for 500, or a sky dancer balloon. Does it do anything? Not that I'm aware of, just cosmetic. Special customer pack, mechanical horse ride, which actually if you could make money off that, that'd be cool. That would be actually kind of worth then. Shoe cleaning statue, hey. Statue of Mini Mart, staff hat, so everyone wears that hat. I'm honestly kind of tempted just to get the laundromat mascot for something different. And then, of course, there are loot boxes, which, of course, you pay with in-game currency, not your own. But yeah, that's how we actually got that laundry trophy, and then also this fan, which doesn't quite work. All right. 3 baskets. Come on, 3. Okay, 2. I'll take it. Gray roof and banyan tree? Not familiar with that type of tree, but okay. Gray roof tree. Gotcha. Okay, this is going to be a little bit. There we go. Oh, cool. They got it. Okay, good. We didn't have to try to figure out what a banyan tree was. I'll take it. Sorry, I've got to launch someone to the moon. Hold on 1 second. Yay! Get out of here. Thank you for waiting. There we go. White shoes. Maybe. There we go. Oh yeah, I should throw out there too, if you are like me and are quite eclectic in your games that you play and that you enjoy watching and learning more about, I have a whole other channel actually that is originally my first channel. That is the channel that I primarily put all game reviews on and gameplay videos and stuff like that, and Let's Play series and all. And so you can actually check out Mind TV. The link is actually in the description section. But there are a ton of horror game reviews and co-op reviews and survivors game reviews and stuff like that. But on top of all that, I'm now finally getting back to putting out videos on that channel. And so at least once a week, I try to put out a review. Pretty short, concise, 2 to 3 to 4 minutes, depending. And I try to break down some upcoming games. So if you want to know more about games that are getting released, if it's worth your time or not, definitely make sure to check out the channel and even subscribe for free if you so desire, and you can be up to date on all the videos that get released there. Yeah, there's been a lot of really fun games. I'm working on one right now that is a co-op experience that I did with myself and DJ Evocation, and it is a roguelite, a co-op roguelite, which is I don't know. It's different. Is the best way I can describe it right now because tired brain. But it's different in a good way. It is actually pretty refreshing, and I found myself wanting to play more, which is always a good sign. So that'll be releasing soon. And then also, Godbreakers was another co-op roguelite, which was a ton of fun, and that review is out right now that you can go check out. If you're into some of the action, maybe not so much as much of the speed, but the action of something like a Warframe, but with roguelite and co-op and everything, definitely a game I would highly recommend you checking on out. And you can check out that review also on Mine TV. Yeah, once again, another day where people are just really going through the mini-mart, which, good problem to have, though. Oh, I forgot about this person's shoes, my bad. I got busy. Oh, you know what? I should also check the ink real quick. Yep, she's not doing it, which means we're out. Good timing. There we go. Why are you inside the... You know what? I don't know why you're inside the dryer, but we'll go with it. It's a phase, you know? Okay, we definitely need that. We need that. Well, we're at 227 of 275, so we're getting there slowly but surely. So again, probably another like 2-3 in-game days, hopefully, and that'll do it. Then we'll finally get to officially Laundry Rank 7. You know, I just thought about it. It's been a while since the machine actually broke. So I'll take it. I really can't complain. Clothes are somewhere. Where are you? Oop, right there. And that was it. All right. Yeah, I remember watching people when the game first released, and clothes were being left behind left and right. Like, it was absolutely insane. So it does seem like they really have changed it, spread it out a bit more, which is nice. Alright, yeah, a few sodas we can fill up. We might as well while we're waiting here. We've got plenty of spirit, that's for sure. More spirit than a cheerleader squad. More spirit than your local necromancer. Ooh, we're out of deviant. Okay. Nice. We're all set there. Let's just put in a quick order just so we have it. So mini mart, let's do 3, 3, 3, 1, 1. And go to vending, water. A lot of deviants out there, you know? Clearly, we have to chase them away with wrenches, so. Okay, so that's been all ordered. All right, so we have 2 more in-game days for tasks, but we've already completed this, so it'll be a little bit of a wait. So close, getting there. Nothing here, of course. Yep, okay. And we shouldn't have anything with milestones, I believe. Yeah, okay. All right, so in the end, we have $1,200 now to our name. We have a bunch of inventory now, which is good. So in the next episode, we'll fill up all the inventory, get the pricing all situated, and keep pushing on to Laundry Rank 7. But thank you so very much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I always enjoy hanging out with y'all and playing some really fun games, so really do appreciate it. But take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to hanging out with you in the next one.